easily. You have the Thresh for extra peel. I actually really like what DRX have built around this Akali composition, but you still have to deal with the Aphelios, right? You still have to deal with Gwen's burst damage from the jungle.
Matches lost in a row.
To give context, this loss streak has extended since spring, as we do see a hook.
Yeah, bit of action here on the bottom side of the map. Delight immediately going to flash out as Umpty has turned up. Gravitum is here as Delight trying to bait them in, but First Blood is going to go over to Pyosik. Taehoon as well, able to run through the alcove and will keep himself alive.
Taehoon with now Hoya is kind of in this awkward spot where he has to back. He does have teleport available, but Kingen has this massive teleport advantage, and you're getting so many plates.
Yeah, Pyosik looking for Umpty here, puts down some mist as in they go. The Encore is going to connect, and Delight's in a lot of trouble. That's Sulker actually picking up that kill as Henna dives on over and will be able to take out Kingen. That's good news. Teleport rotated all the way down here. Umpty now looking to try and get out as Henna with a close range weapon is going to be pretty comfy as the plates fall down just before he was potentially able to grab one. As Hoya dropping the beat, not going to find too much more.
Hoya did not teleport, actually. I thought he did. It was the silhouette of him back.
Turrets, as far as the plates are concerned, as in goes Lava looking for Kingen. Umpty going to come down towards the bottom side as well. It's a fair bit of value that he got from that Q, but still goes to the death chamber, and Kingen's getting the handbag treatment a little bit here, 0-2 so far.
Really to turn it, otherwise I think they should just walk away. DRX have to make a tough call quickly.
Yeah, Pyosik does know, of course, exactly what's going on here as he lands the Q, and in he goes, but not going to be able to land that smite. Out again immediately as he takes, I believe, a Lantern. And DRX are going to be able to escape. Hoya, though, he's a pretty scary front line, as we've got some backs coming on in here. The mid-outer turret will fall. They were out of position, but that is still sole point for FREDIT BRION.
And Umpty and crew need to actually either respond here or back faster, because this is actually going to potentially be two turrets. They're now going to come over.
Yeah, well, Briefcase going to connect onto Sulker here as he drops the beat. Flash out. Damn. That's a lot of respect given by the Seraph.
Okay, there is one ward, but it's, you know.
Doesn't see anything as the rest of FREDIT BRION are rotating over. They might just be too late for this one, though, as it's heading down below half health. Control ward goes in they go. That's 3 control wards, as it is going to be a 50-50. Umpty going to get kicked out, though, and has no way to get back over the wall. Now Lava dives into the backline, but that's not the Akali that we really wanted in that situation. As Hoya, maybe where he wants to go is the death chamber, as he's going to flash not the Q, but he takes the Q with him. And Pyosik decides to let him live. But that was a beautiful theft of the Baron there from DRX.
It was really well done. They had vision control. They were able to rotate over. They have a ton of damage output, even at this stage of the game, and they just clear it up real quick. In a reset timing here for FREDIT BRION. Now they're going to grab this turret they were unsuccessful with last time. And the defensive options are...
Give up this inner turret. Out are going to be collected, I believe, by Hoya in the meantime. Up there on the top side.
Playing this game really well. They have great macro here, and... Okay, here we go.
Hook is going to connect. Immediately, Delight gets kicked all the way back. He's really dead. Didn't even have a stopwatch. Not entirely sure why he decided to go for that one, but sometimes you can just never know. As, okay, the Q connects from Pyosik, but no Lee Syndrome for him. And it's just going to be this inhibitor given up, I think.
So much mobility here for DRX to just push this through, too, with the Lantern. You can use it to engage. You can use it to run away. They're just going to rotate over here and look for the fight.
Yep, Hook still going to land onto Umpty there, of course, as he does have the mist to put down. It's a lot of shielding. And look, I think that they've just figured it out.
Yeah, they really did.
DRX, group up as a death ball, grab yourself a Baron without any response, and then tear down the base of FREDIT BRION.
Remember the
put her behind, as it's sort of the same thing as she used to be, right? A lot of skill shot abilities that cover a lot of ground. As
last pass
the attempted move, Jun gonna go into his stopwatch, throws the Lantern over as Kingen should be able to get forward. Hoya avoiding a lot of that CC, as now diving into the backline, but Henna, he has to be respected until he is, and then he's just destroyed. Pyosik from downtown gonna be able to pick that one up as he safeguards forward, looks for Lava as well as he goes into his stopwatch. Oh, the zap slightly mistimed, but it won't matter. That's the double kill as Taehoon flashes over, looking for Hoya here. The zap not gonna be quite enough to lock down this Mundo, and they're just gonna take these Nexus turrets, and DRX will storm over game 1 in real emphatic fashion. 8,000
really
gold
game.
the lead. Damn, maybe, just maybe, this bottom lane changeup is enough to turn the tides here for DRX.
It was a really nice adaptation with this Solka, but when you look at how it works with this draft and the insane front line that they have with this Mundo, I'm a big fan, and the Ornn aspect of FREDIT BRION's draft gives him a little bit more longevity. Sure, the Varus, Poker,
and Delight have to push very far forward.
Uh-oh, Solka.
Yeah, Umpty moving on in here. There's the flash in, and the miasma was used on Lava. That is not the target you really want, and First Blood is going to go over to Delight.
Yeah.
Had that flash from earlier.
Did not get it with the Ignite, actually. Just a little bit of a miscalculation there.
Never.
Even if Umpty's here. Now, Pioshik is coming up.
Ooh, we might have a Realm Warp play, though, and that will put some champions that do damage in here, as there we go. King in. It's going to be real rough. Yeah, wants to pick up the TPS report, but that is just going to go completely to waste. Look at that, just blowing off in the wind. Disaster.
Amundo dies.
Yeah.
League of Legends in the pro game. Wow. That's pretty rare.
Kingan's healing is concerned and dealing with that one as Jun's going to face check, and he's going to flash. I don't know whether he's going to survive this one, though. As, yeah, Lantern Shield not going to be nearly enough, as Pioshik is like, I am mispositioned.
This time, he has the safeguard to get out.
Yeah. You know, DRX with some momentum, right? As in goes Pioshik, actually, looking for Umpty. Crescent Guard is going to be there, and Pioshik is just going to get out. Damn, that was very close to him just dying as Moonlight Vigil comes down. The flash from Henna! And just puts that piercing arrow right through him.
Yeah, this is starting to look like a game that might just not be recoverable for DRX. They've thrown way too much.
As Pioshik going to be able to take himself the Rift Herald. Ooh, manages to get that safeguard off quite nicely as Solka misses the ult. And Lava's going to be able to turn this one quite well. Kickback. Pioshik trying to escape. He ain't gonna.
Yikes. Ends up getting the Herald, but loses his life for it. And Xin Zhao is usually not this far ahead in farm, but he's going to further that lead. The whole jungle belongs to him. Solka's under turret here, so he can actually just
into an empty Baron pit, just to add insult to injury. As now we are going to have the Herald go down, as there's the playback. That's a really, really dead Leona. But Chains of Corruption are going to be there. Pioshik burning down for now. As Shelly is going to be able to get a charge. Here's a Realm Warp, as Lava is going to deliver Umpty to the fight. Good flay. And Taeyeon going to flash very late.
Yeah.
I don't know whether that was necessary at all, and by I don't know, I mean it wasn't.
Yeah, definitely was not, but some nerves showing through here. Used as
we have, we have like once or twice, you know, of course we've had the 71-minute game and things like that, but doesn't mean a lot of those. Jun's going to be able to grab himself the hook, lands it there onto Umpty, as there's a very, very close range ult from Taeyeon, and now Delight could be in trouble. Solka coming around, finds the ult, and Delight's dead. Could this be the comeback for DRX?
And it really starts to feel like it. Again, Solka comes through, uses his ult. They pick up another kill here.
A lot of armor.
Yeah.
Then you could use Anathemas to sort of take him out as far as the damage threat is concerned, but it's, I guess it's only 30%, so you still want to build a bit of it. As Pioshik was, yeah, there's the kick flash. Delight goes back, the rest of DRX moving on over as Delight, okay, that's a last hit with a hook, love that. Delight not able to get over to the wall to flash over.
There's some bloodthirsty supports, as Doa would say in this game today. Kingan's going to force this turret down. He's going in.
Are we going to get it?
And nothing's going to happen.
No, of course not.
Going to take a small chance over here to rotate and grab the scuttle. Solka on the other hand, this is a bridge too far.
Yeah, this is real dangerous, as there's nowhere that you can really go safely, as he does find an ultimate, but that ain't going to really do too much. So, bit of a whoopsie.
A bunch of like dried forest about to get struck by lightning. Okay, here we go.
Yeah, hook connecting onto Umpty here as he does use that ult, but the kick cut does come back, and Taeyeon's going to be delivered the kill. Very nicely done.
It's both teams are just really like walking very fine lines, but then falling off. Ow! Taeyeon eats massive damage.
Yeah, these piercing arrows are actually very important, as that one was blocked. And I think the DRX might want to go for either a turn. Okay, no, they're going to get back onto this Baron.
You're crazy, DRX.
Another piercing arrow. This time it's avoided. There's the solar flare, and here's the ram. Jun's in a bit of trouble, but Taeyeon gets himself back, potentially far enough as Kingan dealing with the Baron, dealing with all sorts of things. No one's dead on DRX's side yet. Moonlight Vigil's just rocketed out for what feels like no reason, and the Baron is going to survive, as do everyone on the side of DRX.
What? I'm going to go back to that.
Yeah, check out this one. It's just Mundo taking some damage. We're just going to stay in the replay for the moment. Jun actually using his stopwatch very effectively as DRX are back on the Baron. Another Ornhorn comes out as over goes Hoya. Actually alley-oops his own Ram, and immediately the Aphelios is taken down. The entire bottom lane evaporates, and DRX are going to follow suit. That is a clean ace. And FREDIT BRION, are they just going to run up the mid lane? I think they might.
I think so. We're 30 minutes into the game here. Don't need the Baron to end this one. They've got pretty insane wave clear. They've got awesome pushing power here. And that, I think, is going to be just about it. The death timers are so long at this point. The staggered respawns coming through for DRX are going to be very difficult to defend with. Demolition available here for Hoya. Going to speed up the process. And what a weird game we just watched.
It's been very, very strange, Wolf.
Yeah, you know, lots of mistakes on both sides. I felt like whoever made the least mistakes was going to end up the victor here.
Yep.
And the Cassiopeia pick, as cool as it is, and as much as it is a fun pick for Solka, does not work out, falls flat on its face.
Yeah, it just really didn't work. And I feel like that happened. I feel like we talk about Solka's Cassiopeia all the time when it gets picked, and it doesn't get picked very often. We're like, he was a one trick. And yeah, we saw the Varus be pretty successful at that, and I'm looking forward to seeing whether it's going to be able to happen yet again. This time, Taeyoon's going to be in charge of it.
Anything from this, and you know, on the top side of the map.
Yep, Hoya gonna get caught out by Pyosik here, but we're gonna land some bone saws and we're gonna be just fine. And by bone saw I mean ukulele. We're teleporting. We're trying to get even more. And we saw this movie, and it's a rough one. As Hoya's in his own little battle here, as he wants to pick up his briefcase. Does so, but it's just going to be a solo kill for Kingen.
He denied the assists.
Yeah, there we go. There we go. And that's actually relevant, right?
Yeah,
that's like, what, 100 or so gold?
Yeah, for sure.
Like that, at least.
So it ends up being really nice to actually deny that extra gold. And
Delight might be falling down as Lava just destroys the Rise. Want to know how that setup happened. There's another flash forward, this time from Taeyoon. He's going to pick up that kill as we've just got people dying left, right, and center.
Yeah, no, it's not give your teammates assists.
Yep.
And then Lava decides to come over here, or rather not Lava, Solka decides to come over here. Lava's like, what?
Yeah, and Lava getting a kill at this stage is actually kind of dangerous because Orianna getting any sort of an advantage in the early game can really, really help. You really kind of want to keep the Orianna down, so
here down towards this bottom turret. Looks like we might have a dive set up here.
6 available for Pyosik, but it is going to be 4 versus 2. Make that 3 as Umpty's going to make his way in, and by
it's a party.
4 I mean 5. Hook will connect, decent play, but the Thresh is going to get taken down. Umpty diving in amongst everyone, but that's a 2-man shockwave. It's an absolute fiesta, but we're all here for it. As Hannah very close to dying, not able to get that Severum damage to work, and now Lava's in trouble. This could actually be really worrying as he flashes on over and kills his opposite number. Kingen tanking up the turret pretty nicely there. My goodness, what a ridiculous game. Gold leads mean anything in this particular series?
What means anything in this series? That's a real question.
Yeah, that's a really good question. Maybe all of these wards on the bottom side of the map mean something. As Delight, he's in a bit of trouble, and by a bit, I mean a mega large amount.
Wow, this is really something.
Yeah, we're getting some 2v2 kills. You know, Taeyoon really popping off.
Brion, even with the positional advantage they have here, I mean, it's still 80 seconds away. DRX should be able to wrestle that control back. Like, look at Taeyoon, he's like, nope, you're dead.
He's looking for it. Moonlight Vigil comes down. Henna's still going to do a fair bit of damage here. And Delight's like, Taeyoon, what are you doing, buddy?
What am I watching?
He's looking to try and trade back, and he does! What the heck? Okay, Jun might be falling down here as the Shockwave's going to get flashed. As, all right, I mean, if I'm Taeyoon, I'm typing worth in all chat like you would not believe. As now Hoya trying to fight against Kingen. They're going to ult and then just wander around one another for a bit. Looks like no action. I mean, as DRX will be able to take down this outer turret in the mid lane.
The Rift Herald here gets a lot of value because of that trade of the 80 carry, so you'll take it. You get the full turret here. It's going to be the first turret of the game. DRX just trading up right now. You just keep fighting, you keep flashing forward, and good things happen, I suppose. Realm Warp.
Yeah, Hoya just wants to play his ukulele, as he's not going to be able to take the lantern. There was no wards that got put down. It was just Pyosik's body in the way.
Oh,
a little bit unfortunate.
Well,
oh wow, the Mundo death animation. As we would have been able to potentially see Ocean Soul on a Mundo, which sounds completely disgusting. As in goes Umpty, and once again the Varus is out of position.
Okay, well, DRX
Taeyoon is like, yeah, I think he's they're gonna try and kill the Mundo. He's level 10. Does have his Bramble Vest completed. Does manage to clear out the minion wave as well. As Umpty's going to move on over. He does have ult available. And I just don't think that they can go for a dive here. They're going to still try as, yep, they managed to take him down. Okay. Wasn't able to eat through the gray health with the W, unfortunately.
Yeah, and
the electric-y move thingy, which I have to feel like the same consistency is going to be performed here as Umpty getting chunked by Taeyoon a little bit as Lava.
Here we go.
Flashes over the Chains of Corruption and the Varus is once again dead. Oh, dearie me. He thought he was safe. He absolutely was not. Yeah, I mean, it depends on the stacking, right? I mean,
sure.
if everyone on FREDIT BRION is all stacked up, then maybe it's going to be the Rise that's going to get more value. Speaking of values, Baron down to about half health. Jun's going to come through and look to spot this one out, as it is going to be a turn from FREDIT BRION. Piercing arrow comes down, Pyoshik goes golden immediately. Where's the follow-up? Good play onto Kingen, as he's going to get hooked as well. But Jun dives on in. He's going to go golden as Lava flashes away off to the side. Hoya trying to keep himself alive as the shockwave is going to miss, and Taeyoon is going to be able to take him down. Henna still looking for more here, fighting 1 versus 3. Has the Calibrum as the Crescendum is tearing them apart. All right, the turret goes on in there as Henna. Who's going to win out of Taeyoon and Henna, man? This is actually
this is so personal at this point.
Yeah, right.
Used to it feels like Henna's going to lifesteal with this wave up, but they're just going to turn away. They're going to go for the Baron. Feels BM for Taeyoon to actually not answer the call, not answer the challenge, but felt like Lava in that fight. I'm sure we're going to get a replay of it here in a moment.
Is he going to be able to find?
No way. The timing is going to be off. He's already gone.
Nope.
Oh, no.
That stopped it.
Okay, well.
Oh my goodness, he just tanked it. Okay. Well, I mean, he's definitely dead.
Yeah. Got his money's worth of minions there, I guess, before he went down.
This is the kind of aggression that we're looking for.
He's definitely a romantic.
Yeah, he certainly is. As Kingen, he's going to try and get out of there. The hook is actually going to be picked up by Jun. Interception. Absolutely beautiful. As Pyoshik's going to go on a big old ride. Lava's going to get kicked, but he's going to be okay, I have a feeling. As Hoya's not. That's Pyoshik going back in once again. Man, this guy's all over the place right now, in a good way, as DRX will push down this top inhib turret and the inhib as well. We've got siege minions aplenty. As can DRX just follow through on this one?
I think so. Lava, one shot, one chance, one opportunity, something like that. Yeah, whatever the lyrics are.
Yeah, whatever Eminem lyrics we're talking about here. As okay, Realm Warp. That's going to bring a whole bunch of minions underneath this turret. Love your work, DRX, as they're going to tidy up all of the structures surrounding the Nexus outside of the Nexus turrets themselves.
One opportunity here to turn this fight and, maybe get a chance back into this game.
Yeah, they got to try and do something. I feel like there's not really too many of these opportunities left, as they're looking to give up absolutely everything. Two-man shockwave comes in. I don't know whether it's quite enough value, as immediately Lava is going to get out of there. Umpty looks for an opportunity, but turns around. And DRX say, well, we took most of the base. I think we're going to be satisfied with this.
Yep.
In the audience. And then it's Henna and Taeyoon, and they're going to 1v1 for the game. As Kingen's going to get hooked.
Kind of scared to hook him, actually. He's like, if he flashes over the wall, you could be in trouble.
There are a lot of very angry minions coming down all of these other lanes.
DRX
gets back to the fountain.
They're on the cusp of
Infinity Edge. Maybe this is the item spike, as Umpty has to go golden. This last inhibitor is going to go down. Great timing there on the Glacial Fissure, but Jun's still going to have to flash away. And underneath this turret, just dealing with these minions time and time again. As Pyoshik looking for that opportunity, Henna getting just smacked around with these piercing arrows. It's really starting to hurt. As in they go, Henna trying to get some damage down as Kingen finds the backline. Lava finds the fountain though, that's going to help him. As Henna is really strong, but so's Pyoshik. The shockwave onto 2 ain't going to be enough whatsoever. And DRX are going to stay in 5th place when it comes to losing streaks. Sonic Boom are still in 4th. And they break it. The first win for DRX over FREDIT BRION.